Hey, we're live on Twitch and YouTube. Hello, everybody. It is I, TcgToni, and we're playing some Pokemon TCG Live today. Happy belated Thanksgiving and happy Capitalism Day, aka Black Friday. Belated on both of those wonderful holidays. I guess you could call Black Friday a holiday. Did you guys get any good Pokemon or trading card game related content for Black Friday? Maybe you bought it for somebody for Christmas, or you just got some good deals for yourself. Any tabletop gaming things? Warhammer. Do they still make Mage Knight? I'd be curious to know if they made Mage Knight. But let me know. Let me know down in the comments, or let me know right here. Hey, Honey Mustard. Ooh, Purple Fire. That's cool. Yummy. Game Gear slips. Yeah. So, as the name suggests, you should try out these Pokemon decks. These Pokemon decks are not your normal, or at least last I checked, not your normal decks that you're gonna see on the ladder that I thought were a little fun, or they're derivative. They may use like the main body of something that's on the ladder, or that you may see on the ladder, but is not necessarily how to put this. It's not necessarily something you're gonna the full version's not gonna be there. So basically what I'm saying is, like, let's take a look over here at my Mega Electric. So we got Electrike here. Sorry, my throat. We got Electrike here. We got Mega Electric. Mega Manatrick EX. Flash Ray, 120 damage during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all the damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon. And then Riotous Blasting. For 3 electric, you may discard all energy from this Pokemon and have this attack do 130 more. It's actually really, really easy to get all that back. And then we have Morpeko here, the electric Morpeko, the happy guy who's got a full tum-tum on him. He's got Snack Sneak, which once during your turn you can look at the top card of your deck and you may discard that card. That's gonna be very important for us, because Pick and Stick. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way. So the way he works is you want to look at the top card of your deck. If that's an electric energy, you dump it, and then you use his attack to then go ahead and straight up put electric energy onto your Mega Manatrick. Got some Poppins to get out. Morpeko and Electrike. You got the electric generator. We got some energy coin. Beautiful energy coin there. It can come in clutch when it goes off. It doesn't always go off. That's the reality of the flip mechanics. There's some cool looking games free on Prime this month. Yes, I know, and I added them all. I downloaded them all for us. We got we got 3 Mega Signals. We got Switch. We got Energy Switch, which is important because a lot of times your Mega Manatrick will, Manatrick will be in the active, and you'll have Morpeko on the bench, and you'll end up using like Energy Coin or Electric Generator and get your energy onto Morpeko, which he doesn't need more than 1, and rarely does he need even that 1. It's very easy to get him on. So we're going to use Energy Switches to quickly get it to him. We got, of course, Lavincia, which gets us more of our electric energy back from the grave. Got and then the basics of Arven, Boss's Order, Lily's Determination, 15 electric energy. We're using a maximum belt and a judge. The reason why we're using the maximum belt is because this will do at most 330 damage, which is great for most Pokemon, but the one Pokemon it will not take out in one shot is the new Charizard, Mega Charizard EX, which has 360 HP, and it is not weak to electric. So we want to be able to take that out in one hit before it takes us out, and because of that, we have the maximum belt. Also, a lot of people are attaching tools to Mega Kangaskhan to give him more HP and then bounce him back when he takes some damage, and then put him back on the thing to kind of stall out the game and use it as a control tool, as a blocker. We don't want that to happen. We want to be able to take everything out that we can in one hit, if possible. We may actually take out more Pekos and replace them later on, but for right now, I'm actually pretty happy with the build. Judge is here as an extra draw. Instead of I started using Judge instead of Iono because there were I was getting a lot of games where my opponent really wasn't getting a lot of prize cards off of me, and using Iono was just refilling their hands when they were low, and I didn't like that, right? So it was giving me very little benefit because I'd have like 2 prize cards left, and I'd only shuffling my hand and getting 2 cards, and my opponent had maybe 1 card in their hand left, and if I use an Iono, all of a sudden I'm down to 2 cards and they're up to 6 cards in hand, and we don't want that. So I started using Judge, because Judge is so good for making sure that if I'm on the winning side, where I have a lot less prize cards left, I won't get screwed over. I'm guaranteed to get that 4 cards to my hand, but it also makes sure that my opponent isn't getting more cards in their hand than me. Also, it's really good against a lot of players like the Charizard EX players, Mega Charizard EX players, who are stacking their hand with a bunch of fire energy and trying to like get their combo pieces off. Judge can shuffle their whole hand in there and then just spit out 4 random cards for them, and that is so much better than Iono, which could often fill their hand back up and even give them a better hand. So that's what we're going to be playing first. It is not the only deck we're going to be playing. We're going to be checking out Poison Fish, and we're going to be checking out the final iteration of Dark Lopunny. And then for last, we're going to be checking out the new Mega Latios. Obviously, it's not super new. It was from the first Mega set that we got. A lot of people were trying to play it, and I am in the process of making my own Mega Latios deck, and I think we're on the right track for it, but it's not finished, so we're going to finish it with me today, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with Mega Electric and see how we do. And as always, scalpers suck. Give a big middle finger to the scalpers. Pokemon. When are we going to learn the lesson that Master Duel already learned? Allow us to edit our own side of the field with fun cosmetics. With, like, our own playmat, basically. Let us do it. If you build it, they will come. Nobody watching this that's old enough to know what the hell that's in reference to. Ain't nobody. Even my own wife. It's barely I'm barely old enough to know what that's in reference to. It's an old baseball movie. No, not Air Bud. But yeah, you know, if we're willing to use our premium currency on sleeves and decks, we're willing to do it for playmats. So just You know how much extra premium currency I have at the end of every season? I have like 10,000 usually by the end of every season. Just let me do it. Just give me playmats, man. They had a really cool one for a little bit. That they just had up temporarily where it was like all wood based. I really enjoyed that. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I'll play Levincia. We're gonna use Arvin. We're gonna grab ourselves a Poppin, and we're gonna grab the maximum belt, because why not? Let's go grab Poppin so that we can go ahead and grab 2 Electrics. We're not gonna put maximum belt on yet because I don't want anything getting hit on the back. We'll give one of our Electrics a mega thing. An electric energy. We're gonna look at the top card, just why not? Do we want Arvin next turn? Actually, yes. No, we don't want to discard Arvin because we're gonna want to keep it because we could use that next turn to grab good items. And honestly, we should probably up boss's order because, see, I bet you anything they're gonna try and do the Mega Kangaskhan block, where they just use him as a wall, the ability to draw into his resources. Not the worst idea for us if we really want to get rid of more Peko. Oh shit! See. That's the other problem with keeping a hand. But, again, not the worst thing. Again, we got our Arvin. We got Mega Mana Trick. We got a Lily's Determination. Honestly, we actually ended up netting a huge positive from that Iona. We got really lucky with that. But that's the risk you take with, like, keeping, like, I had the maximum belt in my hand. You know, if I really needed that, I'd be up a creek now. I don't have a switch, but I do have Arvin, so I can put an energy there. We're gonna use Generator. Huzzah! We're gonna put that on Mega Mana Trick. We're gonna use Arvin here to grab a switch and our maximum belt again. I'm gonna put maximum belt on you. We're gonna go ahead and do switch. Now we have 2 options here. We can do 170 to them, and then the basic Pokemon, so like so Mega Kangaskhan wouldn't be able to hurt us, or we could just straight up take it out. It would do 380 damage to them. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, let's do more Peko. No, we will never discard a Lily. Go ahead and use Energy Coin now. Oh, get it! Woo! Hell yeah, we got Energy Coin. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the graphical glitch, but right now Giovanni is appearing on the Giovanni's appearing on the electric energy. I don't know what's going on. They can't seem to get their shit straight over here. We're gonna put this on more Peko for the reason that this is all gonna get discarded, and then we're gonna want to thankfully, so Mega Mana Trick has no retreat cost, so we're gonna want to retreat him and allow more Peko to put more stuff on him. So would we like to do the extra damage? Yes. Boom. He's dead. Now, great thing, the trade-off, of course, with Mega Kangaskhan is that he's gonna get his ass when he gets his ass beat. You get to take 3 prize cards. Wow, he's got the big cojones to put up another Mega Kangaskhan, huh? So you have the switch. He's got the Mega Charizard EX. That could definitely hurt. God, I cannot wait. I'm so excited for the day that Charizard, not Mega Charizard EX, Terra Charizard retires, he rotates out. I cannot wait for Terra Charizard to just disappear forever. Nightmare of a fucking Pokemon. 250. All right. Yep. That's okay. Gonna do that. I'm gonna put one on you. I'm gonna do energy coin here. Nope. Nope. All right. Well, we got 3. Gonna retreat you. Put more Peko up. We're going to once per turn. We will not discard this card. I wish we could draw that card, in fact. We will go ahead and use Pick and Stick, though. I'm gonna go ahead and put one to you and one to you. Bam. Now we have another Mega Mana trick set up. And honestly, it'll kill either the Charizard EX or the Mega Kangaskhan. It doesn't matter at this point. And Morpeko's the only one, unless he's got a boss's order to pull it up front. One of these guys up front, we're gonna do some major damage. Got another Charizard EX set up. Nice little Moltres. What you gonna do, big boy? Counter catcher. Okay. Gonna pull you up. Are you gonna retreat? Yep. Moltres. Interesting. Interesting choice. Go ahead, use electric generator. Perfect! Because that's gonna set this up right here. Gonna do that. We're gonna use Lily's Determination here. And that's how you beat Charizard EX. Why did they give up? Well, there was a couple of issues there. Once I now had both my Mega Manatrix EXs set up, so I could immediately take out that Moltres without having to use the extra damage. I could just run over it with my basic 2 energy attack. It wouldn't be able to be damaged by Mega Kangaskhan anymore because of that. And even if he did take it out with the Charizard EX next turn, I had my second Mega Manatrix set up to come in and just beat him right there, right then and there. He would have had only 2. I would have had only 2 prize cards left, and I would have been able to easily take out the Mega Charizard EX. Alright, not the Mega Charizard EX, the Terra Charizard EX. So, yep. There you go. Mega Mana Trick is insanely good right now. Follower count. There we go. Nope. Sorry, I had the wrong thing up. Let's collect our prize here. Evolve 1 Pokemon. Yes, indeedly do we did. We did play 2 item cards. Play a match with 1 Pokemon, 1 view in the deck. Black Ball. Reshiram. I've got almost 4 of every card in both Mega Sets now. Yay! We got our Punk Helmet, our first Punk Helmet of that type. Nice. Look at this. Yes, we are going to be building a Rotom EX deck. I have to cook with it a little bit more. And you're just going to have to wait on that one for me. Nice. Nice pulls. Hell yeah, we got another one of the special switches. We got our first of the special art punk helmets. I think this is our 4th one of him. Nice, we got 2 of that. Yeah, really good pulls. What's this quest? Okay, well, that's me, I guess. I think I do want to try one thing, that is to get 1 Mega Kangaskhan and take out 1 more Peko. I don't think 4 more Pekos is really necessary. And Mega Kangaskhan is just really, really, really good. Yeah, let's go there. Yeah, we'll use this art this time. Let's go ahead and try that. The reason why we only have, by the way, 1 Levincia is it's because of more Peko, it's not 100% needed. And if I were to change anything else, maybe take out the energy coins. If they're really not working for you, you really just don't like the idea of using coin flip mechanics. It's just too shaky of a strategy, you know, like you just don't feel right about using it. If you're going to take out energy coins, though, put in more energy switches. Put 1 more energy switch in and put 1 more boss's order in. Because you want to get away from the Mega Kangaskhan play. We're going to do 1 more with Mega Electric here real quick. Heads. Yeah, we'll go first. There's really no, oh, you should go first or you should go second for this deck. Either one is really fine. You're gonna set up pretty well, pretty easily. If we only had more Peko, we would have no, probably honestly a dog shit hand. So it's probably best that we don't have a basic. Yep. You like my holiday sleeves? They go with my my character. Thank you. Thank you for calling them cute. I think it's very cute too. Alright, so do you think he's playing a dark deck? A Mega Gengar dark deck? I wonder if he's actually playing what's her name? Can't think of her name now. Put you here. Marnie. I wonder if this person's playing Marnie. Indoor. You guys can't see it because you just see scalpers suck, but the guy's name is Mendor. Or person's name is Mendor. Ooh! Cleffa. It's been a minute since I've seen a Cleffa being played. Okay. I see you. I see you, Home Skillet. Don't really need to use Mega Signal right now. It would be kind of a waste. Electric Energy. Yes, we will discard the Electric Energy. Thank you for asking. And then we'll end our turn. Unfortunately, there's really nothing else we got going on here. Assuming our hand doesn't get shuffled in due to Iono, it won't. Okay, great. Then we're going to use Mega Signal next turn. Put on Electrike. I think then we're going to use Arven and not Judge. We're going to use Arven to grab a something to the electric gun thing to search out the more electric energies. We're going to use, if that works out well, we'll also have the the maximum belt. Scalpers do suck. Yes, D-Star. What does more Peko do? More Peko does here. So Snack Sneak allows us to look at the top card and discard it if we want to. And then Pick and Stick allows us to attach 2 basic energies from our discard pile and put them on our Pokemon in any way we like. So we want to Snack Sneak first to see if it's an electric energy. If it is an electric energy like it was last turn, then we discard it, and then we use Pick and Stick to attach it to our Electrike. It's just a nice little way to refill our Mega Mana Trick after he's discarded. Because Mega Mana Trick has no retreat cost, so after you use his ability, you just retreat him, and you know, and that's one of the quickest ways to refill him. So let's go ahead and use Mega Signal. We're gonna grab ourselves a Mega Mana Trick. We do have the advantage of another Mega Signal that we just drew, so we're going to grab our Mega Kangaskhan. Put him on the board. Oh, there we go. We're going to go ahead and use Arven real quick. We're going to grab a Electric Generator. Okay, so our maximum belt is in our prize cards, which sucks. But it's not the worst thing in the world, depending on... It looks like they're going to be using Mega Charizard EX, so it's not great, but if we can maybe hopefully get it out of the prize. Perfect. Look at this. Boom. Okay. Doesn't seem too useful unless it's on the bench and you have a Dino Motor Electric. It's actually more useful. You'll see it come into play. Trust me, you'll see it come into play. So we're going to use Snack and Sneak real quick. Do we want to discard this? Yeah, we don't really need it. Another good thing about Snack and Sneak is Snack Sneak is that it just gets cards that we feel that are not working for us at the immediate moment. It allows us to just discard them. We will go ahead and use Flash Ray here because we don't really need to discard everything. It's useless. And it'll protect us from guys like that. Hope for a maximum belt. It's an electric energy. Bummer, but it's okay. We can put that on more Pekko for the pick and stick. We also got a boss's order to take out the Pheasant, and more importantly, Oricorio. I always have trouble saying that name. Energy coin is bad. Yeah, that's why I only have like 2 in there. It's kind of just like sometimes it's a nice for like a long shot. Like it might not happen, but it might. Like last game, we actually pulled off the energy coin, and it was huge for us. It wasn't like if we didn't get it, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it helped us push the game up one more turn. 0. If you we actually have, I definitely have suggestions for like if you absolutely hate energy coin, what I recommend is putting in an extra boss's order and an extra energy switch. Or energy, yeah, it's an energy, where you get to move the energy from one Pokemon to another. I highly recommend that because then you could easily just put energy on more Pekko and just trade where the energy goes. Okay, so let's do Buddy Poppin' real quick because we'll set up another Mega Mana Trick. We're gonna set up more Pekko. Do I want to get rid of Charizard EX or Oricorio first? I think we should just get rid of Charizard EX right off the bat. No. Oricorio, we might just have to play around and not attack it. It might just be, because it's a basic, it's just too easy to set up. Let's go ahead and judge real quick. So they got too many cards in their hand. That allows us for this. And then we're just going to, yeah, let's do sneak. Actually, yeah, that's fine. We got 2 in our hand. Then we'll go ahead and boom. Yes. Sweet. Get our 2 prize cards. Hey, we got our maximum belt out of the prize pool. Hell yeah. We got an Arvin to get a generator out. And we got more Pekko in case he die, in case our Mega Manitrick dies. Yep. We knew it was gonna be in the deck. That's why we have maximum belt. Ooh, boss's order. What you gonna do with that boss's order? Huh. I guess they're trying to prevent me from setting up an extra like a mana trick? I don't know. I don't have any insight on there other than they just don't have that second energy. Maybe that judge really messed up their... Oh yeah, wow, it really messed up their strategy. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's do Arvin first. We got generator. We got 1 energy. Now it's got judge on it. Do I want to put it on my already current Mega Manitrick or put it on Electrike at this point? Do I think I can set it up? Let me inspect the board real quick. Got that. That'd be Lily. No, I can't Lily. We're gonna put it on Mega Manitrick here. I think I'm gonna do this anyway. But what I'm gonna do now is use switch, put more Pekko up, snack sneak, or snack seek. Yes, discard. We're gonna do pick and stick. And we're gonna put 1 on you. 1 on you. Now we kind of got them both set up. Now we can put that 3rd energy on whichever one. Thank you for hanging out. And, please give a like and a sub if you can. So we got the 3rd energy ready to set up for either one of them. We can use Lily's determination to help us find the other Mega Manitrick, and then we can just put a maximum belt on whichever one we got right there. He's already got the Inferno, but unless he's got Boss's Order again, it ain't happen. He's gonna have to just take out the the more Pekko. If you're live tomorrow, but way earlier, I might join. Okay, yeah, we should be live tomorrow, and I liked and sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, D-Star. Bye. Have a good day. Alright. Opponent is selecting cards. Yep. Appropriate. we're gonna put up our Mega Mana Trick. Our already damaged one. Cool, got the boss's order. Let's use the Buddy Poppin'. We're gonna grab another more Pekko. In fact, we'll grab 2 more Pekkos. Don't really want to lose the belt, but don't really see a good out. Don't have another mega. We have 3 prize cards. Let's Lily's Determination real quick. Just to give myself a little bit more. See, there's the energy switch. So if I had known we were going to have the energy switch, I could have easily have just discard this card, yes. I could have easily have put the maximum belt on him instead. Next seek. Just no. And I think we win this right here. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't need to do all that extra stuff. I was just being paranoid. But we won. All prize cards taken against Mega Charizard. He's no longer the king. Yeah. Mega Charizard's for noobs. Now, I've been very sick of seeing Charizard. Even though I can beat it now pretty handily with our handy-dandy Mega Mana Trick, I'm still very tired of seeing Charizard. Like him as a Pokemon, extraordinarily bored of him, though. Hey, and we got up a new rank. And we got to collect this. Boom. Boom. We got our Moltres, and we got 5 packs. The reason why I just skipped now is because 90% of what I get is stuff that I already got, because I have almost all of the cards right now. I have 4 of almost every card now in the last 2 sets. Excuse me. So yeah, there we go. And alright, so we did 2 beautiful wins. Absolutely beautiful wins for Mega Electric. We're gonna go ahead and go to Poison Fish next. Let's go ahead. I want to... Is there a way to make this side bigger? That's what I want to know. What does this do? Let's see if there's like a... If I do export? Nope, not what I wanted to do. Okay, well that's not what I wanted. I was really hoping to make it like bigger on screen for you guys. I don't like that. I can't do that. That's very annoying. It's super annoying. It is super fucking annoying. Okay, well... Really? I can't do that? In any way? Pokemon. Alright. Alright. Well, here we go. We got 2 Penchant, right? This is the Penchant that once during your turn you can switch one of your bench Dark Pokemon except any Penchant EX with your active Pokemon. If you do, the new active Pokemon is now Poison. You can't use more than 1 Subjugating Chain ability each turn. It's got Irritated Outburst, which does 60 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. We're not really worried about the attack. We mostly want him for Subjugating Chains, and that's why we only have 2 on him. He's usually not a big attack target for people. We got our Carvanha, who we're evolving into Mega Sharpedo EX, which has Greedy Fang, does 70 damage, draw 2 cards, and Hungry Jaws for 120 damage. But if this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack does 150 damage extra, giving it to 70, right? So, which is very useful when we can poison him with subjugating chains. And then we have our angry Morpeko. Morpeko makes another debut here in one of our decks. Only his hangry side. We all know what that's like. Right, chat? In a hungry hurry is his ability. If this Pokemon has no energy attached, it has no retreat cost. Energize Wheel for 70 damage to move 2 dark energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Again, its attack isn't really useful. We're more using it for in a hungry hurry as a way to just easily get it off the bench. However, we may be removing Morpeko. Because we really want Sharpedo to actually have the ability to get poisoned, we may actually be removing this Morpeko and replacing him with the new Seviper that deals more damage if we have a Dark Mega on our bench. Or, yeah, if we have a Dark Mega on our bench. For trainers, we have 3 Boss's Orders, 2 Buddy Poppins, 2 Black Belts Training, which is an unusual card you don't see too often. During this turn, attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon do 40 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX. We're trying... Mega Sharpedo does 270 by itself when it's damaged, which is not enough, obviously, to take out the higher end stuff, especially a lot of these Megas, but it's still pretty good. And so we want Black Belt's Training to just push us over that edge. We've got Team Rocket's Watchtower to make our opponent's Mega Kangaskhan's and our opponent's Pidgeot EXs useless. We got Lily's Determination. Nemona's, I've been having to put Nemona in here along with Iono, because honestly, I've just been getting really bad draws where I've been getting a lot of games where I just have no way to draw any cards, even with Mega Sharpedo. We got Secret Box, Punk Helmet that I've been attaching to Morpeko, kind of daring people to, you know, hit Morpeko while he's out there, and acting as a little bit of a shield, because Punk Helmet only works when it's on a dark Pokemon, so we can't use it with Mega Kangaskhan. Actually, we only have one. We only have the one Punk. Well, we can get rid of one and we can stylize a little bit. There we go. We've got Binding Mochi. So instead of having our EX, Maximum Belt, we have a better one, Binding Mochi. Binding Mochi, attacks used by a poisoned Pokemon do 40 more damage. Another reason why we want Sharpedo poisoned, because not only is it going to do 270 because of the damage counter, but now it's going to do an extra 40, putting it at 310 while it has Binding Mochi and it's poisoned. We got one Grimsley's move. Grimsley's move is really interesting. You can look at the top 7 cards of your deck, you put a dark Pokemon, any dark Pokemon, regardless of its stage, you find there, and you can put it onto the bench, and then you shuffle all the other cards in the deck. You can't be used during your first turn. This is really good, so you could just slap Mega Sharpedo onto the board. Or another stage too. I tried to make a deck based around this, but honestly it wasn't really that good. I may try again in the future. Janine's Secret Art, which allows us to choose up to 2 dark Pokemon, and for each of those Pokemon we search our deck for a basic dark energy, attach it to the Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. If we attach an energy to an active Pokemon this way, that active Pokemon becomes poisoned. So really, really good for, again, poisoning our Sharpedo. While if we have like Carvanha and Sharpedo already in the active, we have Janine's Secret. It gets us our extra energy and it poisons it all in once, and then we can just attach Binding Mochi. We got our Mega Signal. We got some Nest Balls, and then our 3 Ionas that we were talking about. And just 13 Dark Energy. Boom, right there. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. Hold on, look at the deck, study. It'll just take 1 minute to do that, okay? I'll be right back. And I am back. Okay, so this is what we're going to be playing, some poison fish. Alright. Set as active. Let's go. For this deck, going first is probably your best bet. You want to try to get energy on everything as quickly as possible and use your items to set up. Echo up front, Pentrant down here. Of course, we didn't get a Carvana. And we do not get a Buddy Poffin or any way to draw anything. Whee! Okay. Our turn. Oh, okay. Nope, spoke too soon. We got Lily's Determination, which is fine. We're gonna put Punked Helmet on you. Do we want to put... Honestly, yeah, we're gonna put... This is one of those rare instances where we're gonna put energy on Morpeko because of Energizer Wheel. And then we're actually just gonna end the turn because next turn we can use Grimsley's move or Lily's Determination. I don't want to get rid of it with Secret Box. And we got the second basic energy. We can slap down... Hopefully we can slap down a Kavana or Carvana, whatever his name is. And we could slap that down. Or we can slap down, use Grimsley's move and get immediate Sharpedo, Mega Sharpedo. In which we could take the Energizer Wheel and all that energy onto Mega Sharpedo and have him ready to be moved up front next turn with poison. Ooh, we're seeing Dwebble. Dwebble! Oh my god. Search your deck for a card that evolves into this Pokemon. Yeah, I've always wanted to make a Crustle deck. Prevent all damage done to this. Ooh, okay. This attacks. This is a control deck. Okay, I am familiar with this control deck. All right, so we're not going to be able. We're only going to be able to damage him with Kavana and Morpeko. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Grimsley. Hey, we got our Mega Sharpedo. Okay. Not bad. Not super great, though, if we're going to be facing down a Crustle deck. Because, again, we don't want... Yeah, see, this is also an EX. So, what we needed was... How many does this take? How many Pokemon? Is it more than one? And put a Dark Pokemon. Honestly, we needed another Morpeko. And the reason we needed a Morpeko is so we could cycle the energy between two different Morpekos. We're going to go ahead and slam Crustle here. And then we have to move this energy. We're going to move the energy to Mega Sharpedo here. At the very least, we could always use Greedy Fang. It won't deal damage, but we will still be able to draw our two cards. Yeah, and then he's going to use Yanmega. Yanmega is going to be our big target for what we want to do. He's going to move 3 energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Now, if I remember correct, the move is to move 3 energy to put electric energy on him and move that energy to a what's its name, a Hariyama. To get extra prize cards. It's a very interesting control deck. I have lost to it before. I don't know whether this is going to do good against it or not. It is a very roguish deck right now. You don't see too often. Jet Energy. Okay. Gonna take the damage. We're actually gonna put Pentrant up because we want to poison Mega Sharpedo here. If we can. Do we Lily's Determination? Probably. Yeah, I think that's the better move. How do you spell it? Carvanha. Carvanha. I don't know why I always have trouble with that. We'll grab another Morpeko. Gonna put Binding Mochi on you. We're gonna get rid of your thing for that. We're gonna take this and I'm gonna put it on you. Buddy Poppin'. It's gonna poison it, but it's not gonna do the amount of damage we need it to do, which is a problem. But it is gonna do 110 damage, and we could draw 2 cards. It's the best we can do for now. Assuming Mega Torpedo survives this turn, we'll have Black Belt training up, Boss's Order, Jasmine's Secret Art. We got a ton of utilities here, depending on for whatever the situation really, needs. He's gonna retreat, put out the Crustle. Perfectly fine. Because we can Janine's Secret Art next turn to give Morpeko and one of our Carvanhas. Whew! That's a lot of damage. It's grass. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and drop this. We're gonna use Janine's Secret Art. You know my sister's name is actually Janine? Cool. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't letting me select. Okay, there we go. Do that. Boom. Boom. This is going to be super useful. Then we're actually going to do this. Well, actually, Mega Sharpedo as free retreat. Do we free retreat? Yeah, I think we're gonna free retreat here. I'm gonna smack Crustle. For 70, we're gonna go ahead and drop Carvanha and we gotta put 2 on it. So we gotta put all 3. He's got Reckless Charge, which isn't great, but it's not bad either. Because it does deal the 10 damage to himself. But it's not gonna take out. I guess we could have boss's Order too. But I really want to put damage on these Crustles. This is just a really, really hard matchup that I'm not used to going against. Yep, there goes Morpeko. fine. We're actually gonna move Sharpedo here this time. We're gonna go ahead and we'll put you on the bench. Use boss's order. Grab you. You're at 150. Probably just do this. Straight up 270. I don't want to putz around too much. Alright, let's get prize cards. Bam. Getting Secret Lily's Determination. Not great, but not bad. Wish we had another more Pekko. Another big thing about this is all of our stuff is weak to grass, except for Pentrin, who's weak to fighting. We're really on the ropes here. Like, the Crustle is definitely going to be able to take out our Mega Sharpedo. We don't have... Hopefully, it would be nice to draw another one of these, another Binding Mochi. And in fact, what I'm going to do is... yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I was really hoping for Binding Mochi. But with Binding Mochi and Black Belt's training, I would be able to deal enough damage to take him out. But that doesn't look like that's gonna happen. By boss's order, it's not gonna really do much either at this point. Not gonna be able to do a lot of damage either way. We can't boss's order and Black Belt's training at the same time. Just gonna do Black Belt's training. Oh, it deals only. That's a thing. I forgot Black Belt training only does it to EX. That's a play mistake on my end. I think we're just gonna lose this one, fortunately. And you're not gonna lose. You're not gonna win them all, but we'll play another game with this. This is such a rare deck matchup. Like it's insane. I don't understand the purpose of that, but okay. You literally could have just won. Sure. Cool, man. I don't understand what the purpose for that was. What a weird thing to do. They had a win right there, though. What a weird play mistake. Okay. Now what? Run all damage from end effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to your bench Pokemon. Do they really just want to win with Mega EX, maybe? Do they have an energy switch? They got an X-Rod. Does that get it to their hand? It does. And it gets him another Crustle. Man, what a weird play. They had it in the bag. They had one prize card left. I don't understand. Are you gonna retreat now? Honestly, Crustle is your more powerful Pokemon in this case, because all my big swingers are gonna be all my big damage guys are gonna be EX cards. Crustle is protected from that and can deal 240 damage per shot. It takes at least 2 or 3 shots for me to hit the Crustle. You have the advantage. Yanmega, I wouldn't even play Yanmega. Yanmega is just a liability. A 2 prize carder that I could easily just smack into. Wide? Okay. Definitely better. Sure. But now it has no energy to attack me with. And I have boss's order. And Team Rocket's Watchtower to get rid of the Forest of Vitality. I think they realized that they bumped up too. And unless they have another boss's order, I'm not gonna obviously let that entrant back out. Well, first things first, Watchtower. Boy, would have been super swell to draw a Mega Sharpedo. But I guess that's not in the cards, Jesus. Alright, Mega Signal it is. We will put you. Drop you. If I do that, it's just gonna not do any damage, and it'll be able to smack me for 240 plus 30. It'll be 270. And honestly, he'll probably be able to get an Yanmega next turn. I think either way, we're still up Shit's Creek. What I'm gonna do is this. Draw 2. That way we have a little bit less damage on the board. Next turn, we can use like Secret Box or Lily's Determination, or well, Secret Box and then maybe Boss's Order. Go ahead and use Secret Box. We'll get rid of a Nest Ball, an Iono, and one of Lily's Determination. We'll grab Finding Mochi as the tool. Let's go ahead and grab the Mega Signal. And we'll grab a Black Belt's training. Okay. Here's the plan. We're gonna Mega Signal. And grab Sharpedo. Put Sharpedo on you. Put Binding Mochi on you. We're gonna use Pentrant to push you up. Okay. We're going to use Boss's Order to grab you and Mega. We're gonna use you now to deal 310 damage. And grab 2 prize cards. Now we're even on prize cards. Okay. And we got rid of a bunch of their energy, too, in the process, and their ability to grab energy. We might actually pull this off. We might turn their one-play mistake, their guaranteed win, into a win for ourselves. It's not guaranteed yet. It's still very shaky here, but we might be able to do it. We might be able to turn this around. All right. Okay. We don't have a boss's order again, which would have been perfect if we did. Because then we could have... Dude. What I think we're gonna do is retreat you for you right now. Let's go ahead and put this on you. And we're going to Lily's Determination to see if we can set up a... Damn it! I didn't get another fucking... I was really hoping we would get another boss's order. Really, really need that other boss's order because we want to grab our boy their boy Rabska up here. He's our next weak point because we don't have enough to deal. We have enough, like, if we can grab Rabska, we can hit it with either of our Megas or even our Carvanha, with poison. It's only 70, and it's not going to be, it's not protected against EX. And the thing about the reason why we're pushing a Pentrant instead of any of our other guys is because Pentrant is the only one not weak to grass. So it won't deal 240 damage. And we attached the Punk helmet because if he does swing at the Pentrant, it's going to deal 40 damage to him, leaving him at 110, which is good. It's just any damage is good damage at this point, and it won't kill Pentrant, and it'll deal damage to him, and that's what we want. The other option, of course, is also grabbing this Crustle up here, which is God damage, but I don't like that because it's only going to deal 70 damage and we'll be one shy, and that's just not great. We drew another energy. Again, not ideal. Okay. Let's go ahead and use Nimona. We're gonna draw. Okay, we got our boss's order. But now we have to be very, very careful. We're gonna use subjugating chains. We're gonna push up our Mega Sharpedo. We're gonna give him another thing. And we're gonna use this to draw 2 more cards. He's gonna be able to do 240 damage, which is just under what we can take. And then next turn, we should be able to boss's order to Rabska to win. Assuming nothing else goes wrong, we should be fine. Let's see how this goes. Okay. 40, just as expected. We're gonna take another 10. Okay. We win. Because we're gonna go ahead and boss's order. Push up Rabska. And we're gonna do Hungry Jaws. We're just confirming the attack. And we should not have won that. We should not have won that. Everything was stacked against us. Their one play mistake of using their of switching out our one of our Pokemon that they could have easily killed by dealing 240 damage to. They put up Pentrin. If you weren't here, they pulled up Pentrin, which is not weak to grass. It's the one Pokemon we have in the deck not weak to grass. They pulled it up. They only dealt 120 damage to it instead of the 240, which they could. Again, they had one prize card. They could have easily just killed one of our Kavanas and gotten their last prize card, and that would have been it. But they didn't do that. They pull up the pension for whatever reason. I guess they thought they had 2 prize cards left. Anyway, they did that. We brought them, and we were able to slowly turn that situation around by really, really working out every step of the game. Use your opponent's mistakes against them. One mistake in a game like Pokemon TCG could turn... One mistake from your opponent can turn the whole game around. Same goes for you. One mistake could cause the whole game turnaround. When you're playing in tournaments, it's harder on online because you have that clock that you can't, you know, and there's no way for a judge to determine or another person to determine whether you're actually thinking or just stalling, right? Online, it's just they just do it by faith and the time, right? But in real tournaments, take your time. Don't be excessive with it. Don't stall. But take your time and think about your moves, because that one mistake from our opponent caused them to lose the entire game eventually. But had I just gotten frazzled and been like, you know, there's nothing we could do. There's nothing we could do. They got this no matter what, right? After that one play mistake, had I just continued with the mentality of, you know, that's it, that's game over, we would not have been able to turn that around. Instead, we locked in and we checked every move we could make. We got the boss's orders by carefully adding up damages and cycling out our Pokemon to take on the even amount of damage that we needed. And finally, we're able to get Rabska out so we could deal that last bit of damage. That was a hard game to play. We got one more game with Poison Fish, and then we're going to move on to Dark Lopunny, okay? Yeah, I love this new Pikachu coin. Did we get a Terra Flying Pikachu? I don't think we did. We got a Terra Pikachu, right? But it was with the crown. We didn't get the Flying Pikachu. That's so sad. I would have really have loved to get a Terra Flying Pikachu. Alright, shuffle. And, okay. No extra cards drawn because we both mulled. We got more Peko and Carvana, which is good. We get a Buddy Poppin also, which is good. Let's go ahead and Buddy Poppin. We'll grab another more Peko, another Carvana. What do we do? Do we want to use more Peko? I'm gonna say no. Drop this one, you. And that. Guess we'll drop another Dark Energy and then we're gonna Iono. Okay, Festival Ground. That actually hurts us because Festival Ground, each Pokemon that has an energy attached can't recovers from all special conditions and can't be affected by special conditions, which means that we can't poison ourselves either, which turns off the Mochi. We got to get rid of that. A festival deck, man. It has been a hot minute since I've seen a festival deck. Okay, so we got our Pentrant now. Boom. We got our second energy for Carvana. We got Iono. Gonna give him some gas too, but it's fine. We got our other Pentrant. We got our Mochi. But what don't we have? Everybody say it with me. We don't have Mega Sharpedo. We managed to do a whole wheel without a whole Iono without getting Mega Sharpedo. So we're gonna retreat. More Peko here. It's gonna deal grass. We're actually going to pull you up. I'm gonna pull you up because you're not weak to it, and we just need you to absorb damage for a hot second because Vana is not strong enough to one-shot it without the poison, without the Mochi, and we can't Mochi because we don't have we have Festival Grounds out. Another deck. This is our second deck where Mega Sharpedo is against something it is directly weak to, which is grass type and something that turns off an entire mechanic that we're doing. Unbelievable. And it's a deck that's not often seen. Festival Grounds decks are not normal to see. Just like the Yan Mega decks. We run into two very weird decks that are directly hurt our Mega Sharpedo deck. It is a very weird day. I am very sorry about this, everybody. I don't know what's going on. Alright. We got Boss's Order, another Binding Mochi. We did get Team Rocket's Watchtower, which is huge for us. Another thing is, like, they don't use Megas, so we have no Black Belts. There's no use for Black Belts training in this deck. It's so weird. What a weird... Yeah, you're gonna be able to smack it twice. Wow. So what a weird situation we're in. Yeah, alright. We'll push up you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put Punk Helmet on Pentrant. Gonna do this. Watchtower. Poison Mochi for you. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna retreat and put you up here. We're gonna do this, subjugating chains. Push you up. Give you the poison. That's gonna push up Greedy Fangs to 110. Smack it for 110, get the maximum belt out of here. There's no way they're gonna get that back, and we're gonna be able to draw 2. And look at that, we drew a Mega Signal. Very weird deck. And we got our damage for Hungry Jaws. Good, we're gonna have the boss's order to pull up. Ooh, Diplin. Each of our bench Pokemon. Interesting. Okay. Ah! Festival Ground. Alright, well, we still got Hungry Draws, which is fine, because honestly, we don't need the poison now. Now that we got Hungry Draws, we don't need it. That Hungry Jaws is the main thing. Another fun, and I'll make this another deck for another deck, but there's another fun version of Mega Sharpedo that I was thinking about. I will do a stream on it, but just to give you a preview, there is a new Gloom card that deals 20 damage to everybody, every Pokemon on the board, including your own. So that includes Mega Sharpedo, immediately activating Hungry Jaws without having to deal with the poison and Mega Pentrant and stuff like that. You can still use, not Mega Pentrant EX. You can still use Pentrant EX to push up Mega Sharpedo, but you don't need to. Just use switches. There's a lot of switch cards that you just use. That's a fun little thing. 220. Yeah. Here's the thing. Festival allows usually double attacking. So now we gotta deal with that. Okay. I can't cancel this either, can I? There's no way to cancel this move, right? I see I made a game mistake. I should have tried an Iono. Try and get rid of Festival Grounds or Secret Box to get Festival Grounds. I made a mistake there. Yep. That was my mistake. Alright, Yep. All right. Well, I don't really see another way out of this, unfortunately. See what I mean by game mistakes? Like one game mistake could turn the whole game around. We could have the Iono. We weren't gonna get it, right? We weren't gonna get the Watchtower, but the Iono could have potentially given us the Watchtower, get rid of the Festival Ground, so we could have poisoned Mega Sharpedo, so we could have dealt the 110 damage needed using Greedy Jaws to or Greedy Fangs, sorry, to go ahead and smack Diplet for the damage. It really didn't matter. But and then, you know, we would have gotten rid of Diplet. Honestly, though, he could have just played another Diplet, and for 1 damage, that was very stacked against us right from the get-go. And again, that is not a deck you're normally gonna see. So, is Mega Sharpedo good against rogue decks? No. Is it good against grass decks? Absolutely not. It is horrifically bad against grass decks. If you're seeing a lot of local grass decks, Mega Sharpedo, don't play it. just don't. I don't know what else to tell you. It had a bad showing, unfortunately, because again, we're, for whatever reason, against a bunch of weird rogue decks today. But we're gonna move on. Let's see what we collected. We got our 4th, I think, finally, our 4th Art Wigglytuff. Oricorio, Shark of Death, Misdreavus, Cresselia, Mimikyu. Honestly, nothing's better than the Mimikyu that blocks EX. It's a Viper, which we may take out our Angry Morpekos for. Because if you have any Mega Evolution Pokemon play, attacks by this, but now it says attacks, doesn't mean Pitch Black Fangs. So if you have like a TM attached to it, that TM will deal, as long as that TM can deal damage, it will deal 120 more extra damage, by the way. Lopunny. Hey, we got another of our art, special art, Ludicolo. I love Ludicolo, man. He's so cool. Hey, we got our, ooh, and a special art Grimsley's move. We got a special art Piplup, special art Switch. Hell yeah. A lot of good pulls. All that. That was 100. We were done with our battle pass. Cool. Now we're just going to be doing our daily quests just to give us all our save up our premium currency for our next set. All right, let's move on to the final version of Dark Lopunny. Nope. Nope. Didn't mean to click on that. Okay. So Dark Lopunny, what we got here is again Morpeko, again Penchant, Buneri, and Mega Lopunny. We're gonna cycle Morpeko using Morpekos in a hungry hurry to easily just retreat to Mega Lopunny and without it getting poisoned, and so it can smack with Spiky Hopper to Gale Thrust, so we can smack with Gale Thrust for 1 for like what 230 damage. We have Pidgeot EX to kind of help us grab the things we need, like Boss's Orders, Maximum Belt, and Wally's Companion, Wally's Compassion to heal us. I did put in 1 Lieutenant Surge's Bargain because we are in desperate, constant need for drawing. We've got 1 Acerola's Mischief to protect us on certain things, because a lot of times what will happen is somebody will they'll take out one of our Morpekos and one of our Lopunnies out, and then we'll be down to 1 or 2 prize cards, and we can win the game, but we just need that 1 extra turn, and Acerola's Mischief gives us that 1 extra turn. A lot of standard stuff otherwise, and let me show you. This will be the last time you're gonna see our Dark Lopunny outside of as like a suggested deck. This is our last breakdown of Dark Lopunny. So this is the final version of the deck. Like, I have no other versions of the deck. I hope you enjoy it. Definitely let me know if it does well in local tournaments, if you play them. If you're trying it, let me know how it does. Let me know how any of these decks do, if you tried them out yourself, whether that's in person or online. Okay? Let's go ahead. Woo! 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and put Morpeko up. We got Buneri. We got 3 Mega Lopunnies and a Mega Signal, which is kind of crazy. We don't really need all that, but it is what it is. We're going to... Again, we didn't see... Mega Sharpedo could have dog-walked Charizard, and we never saw one Charizard. Almighty. Alright. Alright. It is what it is. Give you to Buneri. We're gonna use Arven. With Arven, we're gonna grab... We're gonna grab Nest Ball and Maximum Belt. Gonna use Nest Ball to grab... gonna grab Pidgey? Let's grab Pidgey. Use Maximum Belt on you. And we'll end the turn. We can't. No reason to put up Buneri. Immediately. Yep. That's how it usually goes, isn't it? So it usually goes. See what I mean by, like, why I put in, like, lieutenants and all these extra draw cards? If you're playing online, this is not an issue you're gonna see a lot in physical games, but what you're gonna see a lot in, you're gonna see it a lot in, what do you call it? In online. You're gonna see issues where you don't have the right draw amount, and now you're just kind of stuck. And that sucks. And when you shuffle for real in physical cards, you're likely to get a better spread of cards. The thing about Pokemon Live and many, pretty much all trading cards, all online trading cards, that do best of one matches, like Pokemon and things like that, Dragon Ball Super, certain formats in Magic Arena, to prevent people from getting frustrated from getting bad hands, they don't do a true random shuffler. What they do is a fixed shuffle. So, Pokemon to a lesser degree, obviously, but Pokemon will always, or the Pokemon Shuffler will always try to lean into a certain mix of cards. So at least one basic, X amount of items, X amount of you know, what do you call it? Supporters and so on. And it's got a certain percentage of not doing that. That's why you end up having things like mulligans and stuff like that. Unfortunately, Pokemon's is extra dog crap. And you end up in really bad situations, unfortunately, because of it. So, there's not much you can do about it. You just end up with not being able to draw any cards, and with no Ionos, no Lilies, no Lieutenant Surges, no Nemonas. No matter what you got in there, you're just gonna get a thing because they're all at the bottom of the deck or whatever, and that's just life with a fixed shuffle. And your opponent gets a fucking Pidgeot EX in their Charizard. Never seen a Charizard deck get a bad draw, I'm just saying. Oh, what is life? Yep. Oh yeah, you got a Dawn? Wow. Very cool. Oh god, I can't wait for Charizard to go extinct. I'm so tired of Dark Charizard. I'm so tired, it's such a stupid card. So stupid. Yep. Hey, it's Iono! Oh, fucking Wally's Compassion. Why would there be? More Pekko, I guess? Let's get more Pekko. Alright. Pumpkin! Rebecca! Can you deal with Pumpkin? She's messing with the trash. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and just give Mega Lopunny. We didn't get another Lunari to set up another Mega Lopunny or anything. It's gonna use Spiky Hopper. Hey, there's our Wally's Compassion. Too little too late, though. They're gonna Dawn, which is gonna get them a whole other setup, because that's exactly what Charizard needed. I wish Dawn said, like, non-fire or something. It really needed to say non-fire Pokemon. Or just, like, I don't know, it gets Piplup exclusively. Anything but fucking Charizard, man. Anything that would prevent them from getting fucking Charizard. God, I'm so tired of Charizard, man. I'm so exhausted from this fucking deck. You have no idea. I gotta stop cursing. We should probably do a Piplup, right? Or Empoleon EX deck. That would be fun too, with all the steel type stuff. Unbelievable. This dude got the perfect hand and the perfect setup. Yep. fucking unbelievable. Alright, I don't know. Oh my god. Disgusting. No energy. In turn. Disgusting! What a disgusting game this was. Oh my god. Yeah, no shit. No kidding. No kidding. It is what it is. Disgusting. Alright. I think what we're gonna do is just... Got that. Well, let's go ahead. You guys have already seen Megalopuni. It generally works. Use it in live, use it in physical. It's gonna work much better in physical TCG than it will. I don't know what to tell you about live. Here's Megalodius. Caveat about Megalodius. It is not finished yet. Alright, I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what I'm working towards. So let's take a look at it real quick. We've got Latios EX, we got Mew EX, we got Latios. Sorry, it's gonna be Mega Latios, not Latios. So we got Latios EX, Mew EX Latios. To once during your turn, when your Mega Latios EX moves from your bench to the active spot, you may use this ability, move any amount of energy from your bench Pokemon to the active Pokemon. Then we got Mega Latios EX. The reason why we got Mew and Latios EX is because in Wondrous Patch, before these, attach basic Psychic Energy card from your discard pile to one of your benched Psychic Pokemon. So we can attach it to either of these two that are remain benched, and when we cycle one of these guys out, it will allow us to, once we get Mega Latios to from the bench to active, it can then take that Psychic Energy with it. Just in case, we should have, we don't have switches in here yet. Okay, so we have Crispin in here, we have Luminous Energy, we have Power Glass in here, which allows us to get stuff from the discard. We've got EXP share, so if somebody does die, it can either go to Mega Latios, or if Mega Latios dies, it can go to Latios. Just help us save at least one turn on that, or you know, Mega Latios to another Mega Latios. We got Arvins and all that. We got 6, 6, and 2 for the energy. Let's hope this goes a little bit better. I think the only thing, if I'm going to change anything, is I might take out the energy recyclers for energy, the energy switch. Let's try it out. This has been a weird day for seeing rogue decks and just having bad hands, so I don't know what's going to go on. But we're going to try it. I am not going into this with a ton of confidence in this deck. This is just to showcase an idea I'm working on again. And then next time we play Pokemon, we're going to be playing, we're going to have hopefully an improved version of hopefully we'll have an improved version of Mega Latios, and we're gonna have experimental versions or maybe finished versions of Empoleon EX and another Mega Sharpedo deck in which we use Gloom, the new Gloom card. Itchy Pollen. Cool. Super cool, man. Turn 1 done. Arvin and Lily's Determination. Probably just use Lily's Determination, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. Where do we go? We got Switch. Yeah, we're gonna just use Lily's Determination. There we go. Power Glass. So now we don't have any fire energy. That's pretty par for the course for us today, it seems. So we'll be able to get rid of Voodoo. You may switch. Oh, we don't have to? We're gonna go ahead and switch and we'll push up, push up Mew. Has 0 retreat, yeah, we'll push up Mew. EX. We'll take our prize card, boom. Hey, it's a Lumious Energy. Okay, that works. It's fine. That's one extra that we need. Frogadier. Frogadier. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Boss's order. Oh, okay. You got it. You got it, big boy. Good for you. Okay. Alright, we're gonna use Secret Box, I think, next. Cool. It's not paralyzed. Whee! Okay. My turn. Latios. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Do that. We just use Iono. Use Arvin. I want to use Arvin real quick. Let's get Earthen Vessel and EXP share. Use Earthen Vessel to get rid of one of our Wondrous Patches. We're gonna grab 2 fire. Gonna use EXP share. You. We're gonna use Secret Box. Get rid of you. And you. Boom. I'm gonna grab Crispin. Hourglass. Another switch. Put Hourglass on you. Switch. Put you out. Okay. And then we can Crispin next turn also. Which will help us set up our second Megalodius. kind of want to also set up Mew here, just in case. Because he's probably playing the sniper deck, which I did make a version of, but I'm all like stoked about. I probably, though, should have put the EXP share on Latios. It's fine. Yes, it's definitely the sniper deck. Which is a fun deck, but I didn't like it enough to... Oh, it's... No, it's right. The sniper deck is not Greninja. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna be able to deal 240 damage, so not enough to take us out. But you're definitely gonna be able to do a lot of damage. Oh, okay, you're gonna try to use Dust Skull to deal the extra damage. I got you. 170 is gonna allow you to grab 2 cards, right? Which I'm assuming are gonna be... Yeah. You Dust Skull. Gotcha. You're gonna use Kef. Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, I see what you're doing. Use Crispin here. Grab one of you. Put you in the hand. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. I'm gonna go ahead and do boom, the 300. It's gonna discard all that energy. Alright. We're gonna use Power Glass to grab the fire energy. Because we use Wondrous Patch to do that. Grab the fire energy. I don't know why it only highlighted the psychic energy. You can grab any one of those energies. We're gonna grab the fire energy because we have no way of grabbing that from the discard at the moment. Yep, Pidgeot. Release Determination. Oh god, disgusting. Grand Tree. I don't think we have any, I don't think I put any support, stadiums in here, which is a mistake, probably. Yep. What is that, 50 or is that 100? I can't remember. 13, yeah, 130. Jesus. Okie dokie, that's fine. What we'll do is, it'll go, fire energy will go to Mew. I'll push up Mew, and then what we'll do is bring up the second... Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it figured out. Yep. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that'll go to Mew. We're actually just gonna put you up. Us, and then we're going to use Wondrous Patch to, yep. And we're going to give you that. We're gonna use Nest Ball to grab Latias EX. For play, we're gonna use Boss's Order actually to grab you, even though you're only a oneer. We want to smack you down immediately. Discard. Grab your 1, because we don't want him dealing extra damage. We're gonna grab the fire energy again. Ooh, okay. Interesting strat. Might be able to use Crispin to just straight up take him out. Turn. Though I don't believe so. What we might do is actually push Mewtwo up and use Barrage or Shinobi Blade and sacrifice the Mewtwo. Or we have Boss's Order. We could push up actually Pidgeot EX and get our last 2 prize cards. Okay, he's gonna use Counter Catcher. Interesting. Okay. Interesting play there. That's perfectly fine. That's a loss because we have Crispin. That's a loss we can actually deal with. He's trying to concentrate on our strategy and make sure that we don't give Mega Latias the extra 2 energy. But he doesn't know that we have the Crispin and Boss's Orders and stuff like that ready. Just only take the active. Yeah. Let's push you up for now. Interesting. I'm not going to be able to Boss's Order. Got 2 left. Every turn pushes us a turn closer to that. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and Arvin. Nest Ball. That actually did hurt us. We're gonna grab you. That's actually funny. Push you up since you're at full. Put that up. Put done. even if he switches out Greninja next turn, we can easily now switch to Megalodius, switch Greninja back out, deal the last 40 damage and win. But we're in a very sensitive situation here. Because there is a chance that he could Mirage, Latias EX, or Mew EX. It's not a big chance, but there is a chance. Ooh. For clock, man. Feels like I just woke up. Yeah, there's the Dust Skull. But I don't think... Yeah, okay. Can't evolve a Pokemon that was just put into play. Good. Good. Then we should win this. He's gonna probably try to get Greninja out of there, but we got the boss's order. Or he may not and just give up. Okay, yeah, he's gonna try to get, he's gonna retreat. Yep, Pidgeot EX. Arven, okay. Oh, yep, okay. He figured we had the boss's order to get him. He must have known. The fact that we weren't giving up. Yep. Not a bad deck. It could probably... It probably could benefit from an energy switch. Take out like 2 here, you know, we'll just do it. We'll take out 2 energy recyclers. I thought they were going to be pretty good for the deck, but I'm not really seeing a use. And what we're going to do is... energy switch. Do we have like a special looking one? We don't. Okay. We could probably grab them now, honestly. Do we want the full art or... We could throw some money around here. Cool money. Alright, there we go. Boom. Now we got two nice gold energy switches. And that's Megalodios. It works. It works, clearly. Is it gonna take out Mega Charizard EX or Terra Charizard? I don't think so. It has really no way of dealing the extra damage. I didn't put it. You could take out probably an EXP share or some other stuff to deal, like put in like maximum belt. Probably, you know, you'll have to take out I guess secret box for the maximum belt. You might want to take out like an EXP share for the and you know, maybe, I don't know, superior energy retrieval or something to get a to add in black belts. Black belts are gonna be your best friends against Mega Charizard and the Charizard EX. If you're facing a lot of that, really look into black belt because they're gonna be helpful for you. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing some more Gundam TCG. I'm very excited to play more of that. We're gonna be, I'm gonna see if I can get one of my friends to join on, and we're gonna try playing our very first own build deck, meaning a deck that we built out by our own hands. I'll let you know how that goes. Either way, we're playing Gundam tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. I hope you all had, again, a great Thanksgiving, a great Black Friday. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you to D-Star for the sub and like on the YouTube side. If you're on the Twitch side, please give a follow. It's a huge help. I really appreciate it. If you're on the YouTube side, like D-Star did, give a like and a follow. It's very, very helpful. It'll allow me to do more things for you guys in the future, and we can do some more physical content, but I can't do physical content if I'm not getting any money to pay for it. All right. So, and the best way you can do to support me is to subscribe and like on the YouTube side and follow on the Twitch side. Do both. Do both. All right, guys.